to the background of some nice Christmassy music. Tis the season to be jolly. I want to come to you guys this morning and talk to you, continue to talk to you about the sharecropper report. So, I've been doing my research and I've been getting this thing down. So, we covered some things last time discussing sharecropping and what that means. I put up some examples of what it means to be a sharecropper. So sharecropping is something that came about um, in the Reconstruction era after the Civil War. And what people don't realize is that condition can be just as mental and physical at the same time as anything else. So when you're sharecropping, you're in a situation where you are not the owner, and thus you can't uh, benefit from the things that an owner of land or property or any kind of valuable substance enjoys. So when you're a sharecropper, what you don't understand is that sharecropping is something that was meant to keep you in debt. Not just keep you in debt, but the deeper in debt you are, I can now do what? I can now charge your next of kin for that debt. So this morning's sharecropper report, we're continuing the discussion that we started last week. And I want you guys to keep up with me. I'm doing this sharecropper report to remind all of you that there's just different ways to go about making money, right? And then there's different ways to go about saving money. And then there's different ways to go about investing your money. And if you're not doing all three, you're sharecropping. You can't just do just one. You can't just make money and stop being a sharecropper. Most of us are born into a sharecropper's life. Even if your parents own their home, technically own their home, if they owe the bank and a mortgage, you're technically still a sharecropper. If their business, if their portfolio doesn't have you ahead by a certain amount, then you're technically still a sharecropper. If your bills and your debt match or even come anywhere near to what you actually have in liquid cash, you're still a sharecropper. So this morning, I'm trying to get you guys into the mentality to say, hey, I type, how do I stop being a sharecropper? I don't want to pass debt on to my children. I don't want to live my whole life in debt. Let me tell you something. The reason why I'm doing this is because being poor is stressful. Being poor, being broke, living check to check is stressful. It takes a tax on your physical and mental body. All right. Constantly worried about if you're going to get overtime, constantly worried about health insurance. Can you pay all the insurances? And when I was young, and children, this is for you young people, I did not know all of the insurances that you really have to carry these days to be covered. Covered. Uh, a sharecropper has renter's insurance, health insurance. You better darn well have life insurance, especially if you have kids. And then you have car insurance. All just the 4 to 5 main insurances. You have to carry these things, and a sharecropper is always concerned about insurances. People talk about Obamacare, and I was living in Wisconsin at the time, and Wisconsin changed the way that they dealt with their teachers. And so there was a huge march on the Capitol in Madison, Wisconsin, by teachers and unions of teachers because the state said no more teachers unions. And so that meant they were going to, change their health care and benefits. And teachers in Wisconsin were already not getting paid really high, and those benefits that had been enjoying for years were now gone. It was a new structure. So if you're a sharecropper, you're going to be out there marching, my benefits, my benefits. It shouldn't be like that. Not in a day and age. And listen to me, people, not in a day and age when, like I said, there's a lot more ways to build your income stream. All right. There's a lot more ways to have access to investing that new income. And we have to explore these on this sharecropping report. I talked mostly about the sharecropping last week when I started out what a sharecropper is, give you a base line definition. Today, I want to go more into the benefits of ownership, right? Just give you guys the pro and the con. Okay. Why do you want to be an owner? Why do you want to, why is it so important to own things? And you look at it, right? So it says, if you just Google it, and I want you guys to become Google monsters, because that's what it is. It's a search engine for information, right? So I'm going to share this on screen, and please come over and join the First Step Coaching page on Facebook. That's where I'll put a lot of this information. As a coach and speaker, I'm building that platform for the community, for you guys to have this kind of information. So I'm streaming live on all my platforms except my Instagram pages, where I do most of my fitness coaching and life training. But what I'm saying is that you guys are getting this exclusively just for a hot minute, because I want to bring my new LinkedIn family into my world. So I'm a 20-year fitness professional. I did corporate fitness for a while, bodybuilding champion. For the last 3 years, I've had an online coaching program over on Patreon. Now I'm just doing more person to person, because that benefits you guys more. Instead of just posting stuff to a platform and having you try to digest and download the content, I'm more one-on-one with you guys than ever before. And that's been working as a business model. So I want to get you guys to over there to the First Step Coaching page on Facebook. Not to make it too difficult, but you definitely want to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Taibu Muad'Dib 4019. And I put that on the screen there for you guys. And this will be in the description in our comment sections. The link now is to my number one publication. It's the EFC workbook. So no matter what you hear me teach on, everybody, I want you to know that this workbook is how I changed my life, and how I went from being, the kind of person that was hopelessly sharecropping to now where I'm starting to see the way out, right? I have that tunnel vision and I can see my way out. I have the platform set. You guys are watching it right now. I have the clients I'm helping. They're referring me to people. It's starting to, build up. And it was a 3 to 5 year process. It really was. Going into my 6 year of really just trying to, as a licensed professional, really building my name in the community, online community as well. I really feel passionate about making sure you guys have access to me. I don't want you guys dealing with interns or family members that have answering phones, making calls. I want you guys to get, the full measure of what I can do to help and motivate you. Now, speaking about that, the EFC workbook, it's the change agent most of you need, because many of you don't realize that you're the issue. And I don't mean that like you don't want to be an owner and have the business ownership. I'm saying you guys are the issue, because a lot of you are stubborn and you have low emotional intelligence. So you refuse help from people, right? That are really trying to bless you. If I call you, when I make my calls now, I had to change up my script, right? Because people were calling and answering the phone with nasty attitudes more than not. Good people are doing well for that reason. If you have a nasty attitude all the time, it's probably because you're a sharecropper, and that has affected your mental. You might not mean to be a mean, nasty person, but if I call your phone and you reached out to my programming, or you saw an ad, you tapped into it, and I'm like, hey, it's Coach Taibu, how you doing? And you're like, what do you want? Like, I'm like, hold on, I'm a licensed professional. I'm here to help, So I had to change my way. I get on the phone, and if you sound a little bit pensive, I'm like, hold on, listen, I'm a licensed professional. If I reach out to you, that means you already gave me your information and you wanted some solution to some problem. And that's what it comes down to. So I have to be more assertive, but be more direct and say, hey, look, this is a call to help. Don't block your blessings. Over here, you look at the EFC workbook is, like I said, I'm going to put the link up here for you guys. The EFC workbook is what you need now to start the change. When I was going in my mind, when I wasn't conscious and I wasn't thinking about the possibilities and how much control I had to take advantage of them, I realized that, man, look, I need to put more effort into this one thing. And then once I'm putting more effort into it, now my plan should be a lot more, robust. It should be a lot more direct. So I'm putting it out there for what it is. So your planning phase should definitely be in a situation where you are taking advantage of what's available to you. Right. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm just trying to make sure that you guys understand the effort, focus, and commitment workbook should lead you into a mentality and a mindset, or your daily activities should show that you're more committed to what you say you want to be about. So if you want to save money, build a new foundation, to build your business, to extend your career, to get more education, to add income streams. If you're committed to that, your activities have to show it. Just like me coming in here on 8 o'clock in the mornings, giving you guys my sharecropper report. All right. EFC workbook. Make sure you click that link and get that change agent today. It's my free gift to you. I want to give you guys off the bat. I want to build this value with you, get you to understand I can help you. So get that EFC workbook and begin to work on your plan and your goal today. All right. Benefits of ownership over here. They include, so we're talking about ownership today. Today is the fourth, the sharecropper report, the benefits of ownership. Number one, higher wages and net worths. And I want you guys to get used to writing things down. We're 17 times more likely to act on something that we write down, right? So don't just poo-poo it away. Let's go. Higher wages and net worths. And I'm learning in my sales career that you don't want to work for an hourly or even a salary wage. They throw a big salary at you. Hey, this is, you're $37,000 a year, and you think, oh man, it sounds like a really big number. But you want to make money off of profits. This is why I'm now doing the online coaching and speaking. And as an aspiring motivational speaker, I want to become very well known doing this. I have to put in the work. I have to put in this work with you guys right here, one-on-one online, get comfortable helping on the spot, coaching, giving recommendations. So when I'm on stage in front of thousands, I have full confidence that the information I'm giving is helpful immediately. All right. Higher wages and net worth. So you want to be, so what it is saying here is you want to be in a situation where you're reaping in profits. Now, there are stocks and bonds, getting invested in the stock and trades. That's profit. That brings you profits. All right. And then also you want to think about, as a sharecropper, you want to think about what brings profits. But you want to reap profits. You don't want to only be paid off a salary or hourly wage. You don't want that. That's not the way you want to live. Eventually, you want to move your life into where you have a portfolio where you seeing profits come in from investment tools, from businesses that you begin, or whatever the case may be. And you don't have to go into business by yourself. Franchising, joint ventures, things like that nature. Connect with 4 or 5 people. You all throw in, get a franchise, get it going, reap some benefits. Start thinking bigger, people. All right. Don't just think I have to do it by myself. Learn how to socialize. Again, I have a 6-month course curriculum for building your emotional intelligence. Learn how to socialize. Learn how to get over social anxiety. Right. No millionaire is by themselves. You can't make $1 million in any country, anywhere, without having a team. It's impossible. It's impossible. So I'm telling you right now, if you want to make that first million, like I'm chasing down myself, you have to build a greater network. You should have mentors. They should have mentors. You should be building a team of people, expanding your network. You have to have a team to make $1 million. Now, I'm saying this in a day and time when every day there are 1,700, almost 2,000 new millionaires a day. That means you have a PR team, you're running ads, you have a team of folks that work for you that take the calls and set the appointments up. You have a team. My mentor has a team. So when you build a team up, that's when you are starting to bring in revenue streams. They say at least 5 revenue streams to be financially free, 7, and you'll be a millionaire. So count them out. All right. Count them out. It's Taibu Muad'Dib in the morning. I'm telling you right now. So higher wages and net worth. Those are the first benefits of ownership. All right. Let's talk about some more. All right. The benefits of ownership. It says better benefits. It just says that. I Googled it. It says better benefits, right? So let's talk about the perks of ownership, what you can and can't do with your own property. People that are willing to throw in and say, hey, can I use your property and I'll pay you, a sitting fee, right? Benefits of ownership, less likely to lose jobs to cuts and outsourcing during the downturn. Ooh, owners are less likely to lose their job. All right. You're the one hiring and firing. You're the one that's bringing people on, letting people go, making decisions. Less likely to lose your job. All right. Opportunity to gain and be in control of one's destiny. Booyah! There it is. Opportunity. And I'm writing this down, so I want you guys to get used to writing things down. Write things down, people. Get in tune with yourself. Be in control of one's destiny. And I'm not making this up. These last two are the ones that are important to people, especially you, all you sharecroppers out there. You know you're living a sharecropping life. I want to help you out of that. Let's get your strategy together. Let me tell you something. The difference that the difference that came in my life basically when I developed the EFC workbook and the EFC mindset is what it says right here: opportunity to gain control, to make gains and be in control of one's own destiny. Who out there, by a show of hands, get my comment section, put your hand up, give me a hand in there. Who wants to be in control? I don't know. I don't know anybody that's like, oh, I'll let the universe take it and do what they want to do. Who doesn't want to be in control? We all want to be in control. All want to be in control. I only have a few more minutes, so let me do my due diligence and get you guys what you need right there to get going. Um, I have no idea what actually transpired. I don't know. LinkedIn is a weird situation. Let's see. Media. I have to figure that thing out. I don't know if I'm wasting my time going live on here. I'm gonna get over here on my other page. I don't know if I'm like wasting my time going live. I gotta figure LinkedIn out because it seems like, yeah, it seems like that. Let's go. Let's end that live right here. All right. All right. Back in the saddle. All right. Make sure we get this right. Do my sharecroppers report over here. All right. So, ended my live, started my live. Good morning. Welcome everybody on Coach Taibu over here on Instagram. Um, the sharecropper report is special to me because I get to teach and I get to coach and I get to train a lot of you with your financial goals and situations. Getting in physical shape is something that comes easy to me. I'm a 20-year fitness professional. Over 20 years, I've been getting folks in shape, coaching and motivating them to do the same. All right. And so now, as a certified goal achievement coach, I am really, 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 really big on people who are sharecroppers. And if you feel like that fits you, then you need to listen up. All right. I'm going to make sure that I give you guys the information that you need, but you got to tap in. All right. I want to talk to at least 20 of you guys a week moving forward. At least 20 guys. If you want to become a member of the First Step Coaching Academy, go to First Step Coaching on Facebook. If you want access to this free information I'm putting on YouTube, go to Taibu Muad'Dib at YouTube, Taibu Muad'Dib 4019. I just want you to you can Google my name and hit all my platforms. Don't miss an episode. All right. I want you guys to know I'm getting up 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm putting my stuff on. I'm getting myself together. And I got my notes. what it says. So last week when I started, I talked about what a sharecropper is. Post-slavery, Reconstruction era, you have to rent and lease from the owners parcels of their land to work their land, and then to keep some of the profits off the crops that you make on their land. So you own nothing. Bad crop, still got to pay them, right? So sharecropping, the sharecropper's life is meant and was meant to put people further in debt. There's even businesses, debt relief. There's even businesses, they're making businesses off of your sharecropping mentality. I don't want you to have that anymore. Going in 2024, tap in with my coaching academy, my coaching program, so you can work your way out of. Listen, the EFC workbook is how you begin to work yourself out of a sharecropper's mentality. So many of you are getting ready to spend all your money on Christmas to make people happy. Or you can tell yourself it makes you happy to make people happy. One way or another, you about to spend everything that you have. You're going to pay your bills. You're struggling. You got 4 kids. You're a single mom. You trying to get them all what they want for Christmas. I asked my kids what they want for Christmas. I don't think they're going to get some of that stuff. Right? A, they don't need it. B, one good present is better than none. And C, I have to make sure that going in 2024, I'm building my income. People, the art to making money is in accumulation. In accumulation. I appreciate everybody on TikTok that wants to join me. If you want to join my live, contact me beforehand. We'll get that done, or comment in the comment section. I'll reach out to you. All right. So this is what it is. Now, so I started with talking about sharecropping last week. Now I'm talking about ownership, the benefits of ownership. Run them down for you. The benefits of ownership is higher wages and net worths. And net worths. All right. Better benefits. You're less likely to lose a job in a situation where there's outsourcing or a downturn. The opportunity to gain and be in control of one's destiny. That's priceless, people. That's priceless. And that's where I find myself today, and you aren't. That's where I'm at right now, folks. I'm at that situation. I'm at that point of where I'm literally in control of my own destiny. And I get a whole different vibe when I wake up in the morning. I'm in control. Now you. Not them or them or them or them. I'm in control of my own destiny. And that feels great. It's stressful being broke, people. It's doubly stressful being in debt. I can help. So when you see the link to the EFC workbook, that's I'm tapping you guys in and plugging you in to my proven system for getting you out of that sharecropper mentality. You have to get it. You have to download it. This Christmas season, do yourself a favor. If you're just stomped down, gonna do what you're gonna do anyway, fine. But download the EFC workbook so you can have something to compare. Compare your perspective, compare your strategy, compare your plan to one that works. All right. Chance to make a difference. The benefits of ownership are as sound as they are foundational as they are age old, right? This is not going to change. When you're the owner, the benefits of ownership, you just can't, they're priceless. Being in control of your own destiny and being able to make a difference in your community and other people's lives, these things are super important. So as I close out, it's 8:30. I appreciate all of you for tuning in for this morning's Sharecropper Report. Don't miss Live Your Truth tonight, right? I'm using a study tonight of the Civil War because many of you, and I'm getting this from doing my calls and talking to many of you. Many of you are so stubborn and inset that you don't realize that folks have been trying to help you for a long time. And each time they tried, it was like a civil war. Part of you wanted to stay and part of you wanted to go. If you don't know what the Civil War was about, part of the country wanted to stay in the way they were doing things, right? Sure, slavery was involved, right? But many of you are traumatizing yourself by being broke, being poor, not being in shape. These are things that I definitely can help with. All right. Being poor, being broke, and not being in shape. Not in that order. Those three things I have a proven method to solve. The effort, focus, and commitment workbook is the way to get started. With some coaching, will get you out of that situation. No problem. How fast the results come? Give me 6 months. 6 months to change your life. 6-month course curriculum. I'll walk you guys all the way through it. I want you guys to see how that looks. Join me tonight for Live Your Truth as I bring out just a snippet. It's my new study, Civil War. You're at war with yourselves over what you should do, how you should do it, and when. Taibu Muad'Dib. All I do is motivate. Thank you very much. See you tonight at 9:30 Central Standard Time. Let's go. I always give you guys a little bit extra. I don't have time this morning, but love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Tap in. Like I said, it's here at 9:30 tonight. Let's go.